Bet you guys weren't expecting me back so soon, but you have to believe what you're seeing. I'm back and we're playing some more GeoGuessr. It was awesome to see the response to the first GeoPenguin comeback. I want to give a quick shout out before this video starts to 4 people in particular. I'm talking about Caitlin McClure, Shorv, or Shorvy, I'm not actually sure, Dreaming of Yukon, and Paul DK. You 4, I don't know you 4 in real life, and you guys have stuck around for the last 4 years waiting for me to upload again, and you were there day 1. So huge shout out to you guys. I love you all. Caitlin McCure even said she was going on a GeoPenguin binge a few weeks ago. What the heck? Who's going on a GeoPenguin binge 4 years after my last video? That's awesome. Warms my heart. Love to see it. Thank you guys for sticking around. I always make no promises. Anytime you see me, it is a gift, and you should cherish that fact. But we're back doing more. And today we're doing a classic GeoGuessr map. I wanted to do GeoDetective. These are ones where without moving, you have enough information to hopefully be able to pinpoint where you are. And that's kind of the vibe I'm trying to bring today. Hopefully we can pinpoint some. That's kind of the vibe I'm going for. I'm going for something that I can pinpoint, hopefully. Just kind of talk, just kind of chill, and let's see what's up. So starting the challenge now. Also, this is no moving. So no moving, just kind of looking around, seeing where we are. So it looks like here we are on the lovely border with Fortuna, North Dakota, and what's on the other side of this border? Is it, not to dox myself too much, we're going to get into that later, but I am from Alberta, so I feel like I should actually know this. Is this the one with Carway? There's only a few border crossings into America. There's the Sweetgrass is the big one that everyone knows and loves. Oh, but this is into Saskatchewan, not into Alberta. So we are at the border of Fortuna. Where is the other state? North Portal. What a name. Portal. Oh, Portal and North Portal. Makes sense. Oh, Fortuna's here. And this is our border crossing that we are at right here. Should be pretty easy for the first round, but let's see what we got for the next one. Okay, this is less easy. We've got a bit going on here. Oh boy. Kardishku, Irescu, Goldekshu, Opakshnu. So just looking at these words, the little U with the thing coming out it, that typically means you're in only one of 2 places. Usually that's either Romania or Lithuania, but I don't recognize any of these names, so I guess it's time to get, but if we're being honest here, this looks pretty nice, and I think Lithuania is on average, I hate to say it, a bit nicer than Romania. So I'm going to start my hunt here in Lithuania and see if I can find these places. Oh, wait, I'm being a complete idiot. I missed this. What is this? Vilnius Central and Grigisk Central. Okay, oh, well, I had Vilnius on the map already. But that, oh my god, that makes this way easier. Okay, we have a city that we actually know. We have Vilnius. And I guess we need to look for, we're 16 kilometers from downtown Vilnius. And we are 1 kilometer from downtown Grigisk. So the question is, 16 kilometers is not very far from the central. So that's like a 16 kilometer radius from here. And we have a Grigiskis here. I can't believe I missed this. That's ridiculous. We have a Grigiskis here and we have Vilnius here. But that's not Grigisknu, but this is the Lithuanian name of this place, which I'm assuming is different from what shows up here. Although maybe not. I could see if I could try to find Grigisknu though. About 16 kilometers away from Vilnius. Oh, is there anything else on this thing that I completely missed? Kovo 11 Osias G. I don't know what Kovo 11 means. I'm not seeing any 11s, but I'm not seeing anything else that starts with Grigisknu other than this place, Grigiskis. Maybe I can look around here. Oh yeah, okay. Look at this. That's what I had feeling. In Lithuanian, it's different than what it is on Google Maps. So this is Grigisknu, and we're 1 kilometer away from there. It looks like we're kind of on a thing where the highway, maybe this is Vilnius G. I'm assuming that, now that I look at this more, I think G just means road in Lithuanian, which meant if I wouldn't have found this, I would have been looking for, I think, about 100 years to try to find the city. But we're looking for Uriksku, Gilksku, Opaksnu, Sevios. Oh, Kovos 11 right there. Okay, Kovo 11. That kind of runs through the whole thing. So it's 500 meters from here. That just goes through the middle of the city, though. Kovo 11, and it kind of terminates up here. I mean, this thing kind of, okay, comes off the highway. Well, it goes under the highway. So where's the city that goes under the highway? That would be here on Vilnius G. And that's a gas station. Does the road, no, the road curves way more dramatically than that, though. Oh, that could be here. Look, MMC, MZ, we are here, right? Yeah, okay. Boom, another 5,000, that's pretty good. Now we are in .ng, Nigeria. To God be the glory. Peace mass transit. Oh God, look at all these routes we could be. Well, okay, we can confirm if we're in Nigeria. If there's the follow car, there is the follow car. So we're somewhere in Nigeria. Oh, we're in Warri. I think that's what this means. Peace mass transit. This is like the Warri station. And these are all the places we can go. Oh boy. This looks like it might take a minute. I mean, the easy thing would be if we were just in a suburb of Lagos. But I fear we're a bit further out. I mean, I guess I could look for any of these places. I mean, look, right here, at the very end, we can go to Lagos. But I'm feeling like Warri's a bit further out. I just kind of get that feeling. I mean, there's Owerri. Oh, there's Warri. Nice. Okay, wow. That's another lucky one. That I spotted this on the map. Okay, this is Warri, and we're next to the Peace Mass Transit Station. I mean, this is the Jumia pickup station. Could that be where we are? No. This feels like a very major road, and that does not. So I think what's like the big major road in Warri? That would be here. The Warri Road. And there's the airport. I mean, I guess I could look at some of the other businesses. We've got Jam 2020, and we have a gas station. The gas station might actually be the useful part. I mean, it would make sense for this to be right next to the airport. Oh, but there's also a thing in the back here. Something. Is that a church or is that a university? I can't quite tell. No, that seems too easy. Which way is this road going? This road is going kind of south, kind of north, but not exactly. Last bus stop. Is there a roundabout? If we look south... Now, this road almost feels like it's a bit too dramatic. We're on the Cemetery Road, almost close to the My Chemical Romance song. Cemetery Drive, not quite. I feel like it's probably a bad omen to live on Cemetery Road. I don't know if I'd want that to be my address. I suppose there's another gas station here. There's a Con Oil. We're on the road with 2 whole gas stations. Now that's gotta mean we're on a major road, right? Con Oil in Owando. There we are, finally. Okay, I was looking for this for a while. Okay, this makes sense. So we have a Con Oil to our here, and we have an Owando to our here, which would put us here. I'm glad I started looking for the gas stations, because you know what I'm not seeing any of? I'm not seeing any of the Peace Mass Transit Center. Man, I thought for sure that would be here, but I think this is where we have to be. Maybe, actually. Wait, this road is going south. This compass might not be right, because this road is going southwest, south-southwest, and north-northeast. This road is going straight east-west. I think it would be, like, too much of a coincidence for there to be these 2 exact gas stations directly across the road. I think the compass might just be wrong. That's what I'm really hoping, because if not, I'll be a very sad man. And if I zoom way in, I can find Subudu Trading Stores, Rice Depot, and Electronics. Is that any of this? Ugh, the more I look at this, the less convinced I am. Now, the more I look at this, I don't think that this is what this is. I'm going to trust that the compass is right, and that maybe these are just really popular gas stations in Nigeria, and I'm gonna keep looking. Hey, Jesse Collections. There was a Jesse coffee in the last video. I'm really liking this road, I think, where it goes, because this road goes south-southwest and north-northeast. It feels like it should be here. There's a petrol, like, and there's gas stations, but they're not quite the gas stations we're looking for. Oh, there it is. Yes, okay, Peace Mass Transit. Oh, finally. Okay. And there's Conalicious Foods. At this point, I'm just like assuming that this is this Peace Mass Transit, and then there's this road. Yeah, it fits the road too well for it to not be. But then I guess there's neither of these gas stations, although, you know what? I see this. This thing that kind of curves in and around. I think that's there. I think we're here. Thank goodness. That took longer to find than it should have once I had the city down. And now we are in India. India is such a pain to find. I'm assuming it would have to be this thing. Oh, maybe here? Police station Sayora? Does that say Varanasi? Right there? If that says Varanasi, that would be extremely convenient because that's one of like very few Indian cities that I know. It's right here. One of my coworkers at my old job, he was really into like Hindu culture and went to Varanasi. I think there's some kind of thing where they like put recently deceased down the river? Something like that. And that's in Varanasi. I really hope that says Varanasi. I think that's what it would have to say. Police station Sigra, and there's Sigra. Okay. Slay Station. Shout out to Slay Station. Okay. I think that that's really, really lucky that I found that. That was like buried. There's Max. We heart making new friends. Who doesn't? I just need to find that police station, I think. Now, I don't think that's the Slay Station. I don't know if I've ever seen a police officer slay that hard. I mean, the police station logo is very red, so it should be relatively easy to find. I think. Either that or it's blue. I actually don't remember. I could look and see some other things around, though. We've got the red tape online outlet. Perhaps not aware that red tape is usually like a bad thing in Western culture. There's a public toilet. There is what looks like maybe a hotel. There's this thing. I'm not going to lie. I cannot read a lick of what that's saying. Well, there's like a water tower. But I'm liking this Max thing. Is this a mall or is that just more of a thing? Fat Man Road? What a name here. We got the Fat Man Road. I'm not sure this is where we are. I mean, once again, we are looking straight north. That's why I'm kind of looking at this road straight northwest on Sigra, which would make sense for this to be where the Sigra police station is. But man, there's a lot going on this road. It might be hard to locate the police station in particular. You know, while I'm looking for this, I need to tell you guys about a crazy new thing they added to YouTube since last time I uploaded. So I guess AI is all the rage, right? So they're trying to work that into YouTube. The way that they did that for me, at least, I don't know if there's other AI features on YouTube, but this is the only one I found, is that where there used to just be like, watch your videos and interact with like recent comments, there's now a new tab called Inspiration, which is just like random AI slop like video recommendations. Like if you were to ask ChatGPT, like, give me a list of 50 video recommendations, this is like the kind of thing it would give you. And some of them are so funny. It recommended to me twice GeoGuessr in Mount Everest, which I think is like a joke I made one time on a video ages ago. My next video is going to be GeoGuessr on Mount Everest. And then YouTube's like, oh, you said that? That's actually a great idea. You should make that. So that one was pretty funny. But then the other ones, one of them was very mundane, kind of. It was the truth about GeoGuessr and my Czech flag. If you don't know, above me, I have at all times, if you look on my right above me here, I have a Czech flag, which somebody like many years ago commented, why do you have a Czech flag? And I didn't have the heart to tell them for some reason that it's because my favorite singer is from the Czech Republic. Mr. Tomáš Kalnaký of Streetlight Manifesto is Czech. Kind of. He's Czech and from New Jersey, which spiritually I do believe that I was meant to be born in New Jersey, but was unfortunately placed in Canada. So that's the truth behind my Czech flag. As YouTube really thinks you guys want to know, I do not know the truth about GeoGuessr though. Also, the thumbnail for this one is really funny. It's like Minecraft Steve, a disembodied hand, and then a Czech flag, which I don't know what point they're trying to get across there. But in my opinion, the funniest one was the last one I got. It is GeoGuessr Challenge pinpointing my own childhood home. Which I just think is so funny. For one, how is that a challenge? I lived there. That should be the easiest place. That should be the easiest place to pinpoint is your own childhood home. And two, shout out to YouTube for saying, oh, you're coming back to YouTube for the first time in 4 months. Instantly dox yourself. So funny. So yeah, my next video will be pinpointing my childhood home in GeoGuessr. I think it needs to be done. If YouTube says it, it needs to be done. And I think that that has some pretty epic clickbait potential, ruining my life GeoGuessr challenge by leaking my address to the internet. I couldn't get over how that one made me laugh so hard when I saw it. So expect the next video to be complete GeoPenguin AI. I'll just get ChatGPT to make a script and I'll have it read it too. And I'm going to post that, and, you know, I'll just hope that you guys won't notice. I think that's the next logical step of GeoPenguin. And wait, oh my god. You know, as I'm talking about that, what do I see here? Max Fashion. And as I was saying that story, I noticed this right over here. City cart. Look at that. City cart, Max Fashion, police station. Boom! We got it. See, that's why you just start telling stories, because when you don't care, you just like start finding anything. Welcome to Idaho. All right, welcome to Idaho. We're on Ripple Road and Ripple Road. The question is, what state are we leaving to get into Idaho? I guess we don't know. Annex, entering, annex. Okay, we're leaving Idaho. No, we're entering Idaho, looking northeast, which means we must be coming in from Utah. The question is that where is Ripple Road? See, Ripple Road is a fun name, but it might be kind of hard to find. We got the welcome to Utah sign, no Ripple Road. I think I'm just going to look at all the border crossings. This is one I'm less intimately familiar with than the old Canada one from earlier. Is there anything else to notice? There's Ripple Road, welcome to Idaho, and we are going across a river, which I guess makes sense for being Ripple Road, so I probably shouldn't look at any ones that aren't on a river. Going north into Idaho. Is there anywhere else this could be other than Nevada, or we're looking decently northeast, so I guess we could be leaving from Oregon, which could put us here. Welcome to Idaho sign. Is this Ripple Road? Tell me this is Ripple Road. I'm not seeing no Ripple Road. And I didn't even say it. Shout out to my coworker from like 2 years ago for going to Varanasi and making me randomly remember where that was. He was gone for like a month, just went all around India. Crazy guy. He's like now, he took like 8 months off. He's just been traveling since like last November. He's been in Morocco for the last like 3 months, and I just follow him on Instagram and I just get random like update posts from his life in Morocco. Shout out to this guy. I'm not gonna leak his full name, as I mean that might be another YouTube AI recommendation. Dox your coworker, do GeoPenguin idea. Oh, annex. Sorry. Complete distraction. We found it. It's right here. It's going into Oregon, into Idaho, on Ripple Road, right here. Anyway, like I was saying, that, yeah, it's like a tradition where you leave your dead out onto the river in Varanasi, and he went there during that, which is just crazy to me. And he's not a Hindu, he just likes the culture. Anyway, shout out to him, and shout out to Ripple Road. I think we found it. I think we're right here in Annex. I didn't realize the city was called Annex. I thought it was just like Annex like the thing. As we have it there, that's a 2500 GeoPenguin special on GeoDetective. I think that means we're a real GeoDetective. You can hire me out for services. I'll be competing with the Pinkertons. All right, thanks for watching. If you like this video, be sure to follow Benson Boone on Spotify.